I told you there are 6 major data types in Python. String, numbers, correct?
Yeah.
We have out of this 6, I'm separating this four collections separately. List, tuples, dictionary, sets. So some people say there are only 4 data types. They not include string and numbers, but we can include string and numbers as data type only. Okay. So what I'm doing it, I'm separating it. This list, tuples, dictionary, I'm separating as the collections.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see one by one data types now. First, let's start with list. List is a collection of elements of different data types.
Okay.
I can store numbers, I can store string, everything. Is mutable. Mutable means we can change.
Okay.
We can modify. We can append, we can add elements.
Okay.
List items are ordered. List allows duplicate. I can have duplicate values.
Okay.
Again, it is list items are indexed. They're indexed.
Okay.
Static index is 0. Okay. We create list using square brackets. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
So I'll get a list first. Let's give any variable. I'll put some list 1 equal to put square bracket. Some 200, 100. I can give Sundar, India, USA, 1000, 1000, 1000.1, 100.12. Print list 1. See here. So it accepts duplicates, it's ordered. Whatever order you define, it comes in that order.
Okay.
Just try this. Print type of list 1. Sorry, type of correct list variables list only. So it shows the classes list.
You cannot use type of. You can use type of list 1, right?
Yeah, it's giving classes list. Can I see the output here? Because it says it's a list. List is ordered. Allows duplicate values. List starts from index. So think of it like this. List 1 of 0.
What do you mean by list is ordered?
So whatever order you define. For example, what's the first data? Item is 200. 200, 100, Sundar. So whatever order you give, it'll
come in the same order. Okay. I thought ordered means I thought like sorted. No, it retains the same order. Okay, beautiful.
So the items have a defined order. Order will not change.
Okay.
Suppose if you add a new item, it will be added at the end.
That's true. Good. So print list of 0 is printing
This
the
0 is first index. So starting index is 0. So this 0 will be 200.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. See here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it.
Bracket here. See here. So
There's an error there.
square
The
bracket.
bracket, square bracket.
See here. So 0 is 200, 1 is 100.
So the list, the nodes in the list also attains the type of the variable based on the value being assigned to. Good. Okay, that's very interesting. You can have anything like, I mean,
correct. That's a word I used to know. You can have like different data types.
That's right. Okay.
Normally in C and all we use arrays. Correct. Array stores same data types.
Same data types. So that's right.
So we have to go for structures and all there. But here list will store elements of different types. Can be a float, can be integer, can be a string.
That's true.
Suppose I want to print one by one. I can use a for loop here. For I in list 1. Print of I. See here. Like a for loop. So we'll remove this one. We'll remove this thing. Now see. Can I see? You can print one by one.
Yeah.
We can also use if condition and check particular value. You can check whether the item is there. For example, if you put it Sundar in list 1, print. Yes.
Okay.
Print. No.
So it will scan the entire contents of the list.
See, Sundar is there. On the list, for the particular item. If the item is present, you say yes. If the item is not present, you show no. That's all.
So it's not only, you don't need to only check one particular node of it, you can check the entire list.
You can, with the index, you can give it.
That's good. So here,
so I told list is mutable. We can change, correct? See, for example, I want to change the value of list of 0. Instead of 200, I'll make it sub 120.
That's true.
Print list 1. See, it's changed because it's mutable.
Okay.
If you want to add elements,
can I change the third item from Sundar to something?
Yeah. See, list of 3. If you want to change third item, it will be list of 2 then.
That's right.
I want to make it as it's 0 1 2. That's why I'll make it.
Now I want to make it a number.
Okay. Let's just give a number, some 2000.
Okay.
See, Sundar is replaced with 2000.
So during runtime, you can change the variable type. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay.
If you want to add a new item, append. I want to put something like I'll add Japan. See Japan. So I told you this is ordered. So it will append at the end only.
That's right.
If you want to insert, you can use insert. Suppose I want to in between India and USA, I want to insert something. And what I can do is there the keyword is method is insert. Just put insert. I'll put something like 0, 1, 2, 3. I'll put 4. In 4, I want to add Singapore. between India and USA, Singapore is added.
1, 2, 3.
So if you want to add
I
at the
see.
end, append. If you want to insert at a particular index, give the index and the variable.
You can add it. You can add it up, and I mean you can add it anywhere, right from the first element to the nth
Exactly,
element.
with the index. If you're not
Okay.
giving, if you're using append, it will append at the end. So if you want to add elements, insert elements at the particular location, give the index.
Okay.
To find the number of elements, you can use the keyword method length. Number of list items in the list.
Hmm.
See, there are 10 items here. Okay.